Most of us aren't born into magical pathways. There's something we convert to when we leave often what is the faith of our upbringing. And in North America, that's generally some manner of Christianity. It's a natural part of the deconstruction process after a conversion for there to be a kind of pendulum swing of belief. And a lot of good stuff gets left down here, which generally we come back to discover once some healing's been done and we don't feel quite so reactive. There's pieces of spiritual technology that are pretty universal across traditions. It's emphasized more in some than others. If you're coming from a North American Christian background, then prayer was probably really, really central. I understand that sometimes there has been so much trauma that anything that smacks of the thing that hurt us is very triggering. For everyone else, I would like for you to circle back to prayer once you're at a part in your path when you feel pretty grounded and comfortable and have a strong connection with some spirit guides. Minimalist magic is an important skill to have. Some people have it just from necessity. If you don't have anything, you work with what you do happen to have. A lot of newer practitioners can kind of get caught in the capitalist trap, and it's easy to forget that the magic is actually us and our relationship with spirit. And it's not just new practitioners that struggle with that. Practitioners who have various disabilities or they're neurodivergent or chronically ill, they may have limitations that just don't allow them to always be able to engage with their craft the way they want to. The first pieces of advice I give to someone new on a magical path is to spend the bulk of your time and effort making some kind of spiritual connection with an ally. For a lot of people, the easiest thing to do is connect with your ancestors. For other people, it might be a folk saint or a nature spirit or a deity or some kind of archetype. Maybe for you, it's just nature as a whole or the universe. Once you have that on lock, there's really nothing you can't accomplish. That's where prayer comes in. All prayer really is speaking from your heart to spirit. And some forms of prayer can absolutely be abusive and toxic. But that's not what we're talking about here. Say their name, make the connection, tell them what you're feeling, your hurts, your worries, and then tell them what would make it better. And then ask them to help manifest those things for you. Ask them to help you see the way forward. Ask them to open the way to the things that are going to help you live a better life. Trauma dump at the altar. Thank them afterwards. And then invite the help in. Just practice having these conversations. Practice making friends with your spirits until your whole day just becomes a dialogue with them. And there's less work that you need to do, carving candles, oiling things up. You can just ask. And most of the time, that's enough. Prayer. Don't sleep on it, witches.